this is Swagmander from Rowlet Reviews, and today I'm going to do a deck profile based off of some cards from Shining Legends. So here I have a Shining Mew and a Mewtwo GX. So these two cards will be the focus of our deck today. So these are the Pokemon for my deck. The star of the show is Shining Mew, which its first attack lets you search for any 2 energy out of your deck and attach them to any Pokemon. So that allows you to search for special energy and regular energy, which helps you power up your Pokemon. Then our main attacker is Mewtwo GX, which its first attack lets you do 30 times the amount of energy attached to it. So you can use DCE to power it up and it can do a lot of damage. Then it has a nice GX move, which does 200 for 3 psychic energy, which can deal a lot of damage to your opponent and help get you some knockouts. Now here's Mewtwo EX with the Shatter Shot attack. That does 30 times every psychic energy, so it's not as good as the other Mewtwo, but still a good attack. But I run it for its second attack, Damage Change, which lets you swap damage counters with your opponent, so you can completely heal your Mewtwo and hopefully get a knockout. Now I run Trubbish to evolve into Garbodor. This Trubbish is a little bit better, the one from Breakpoint, but you can run the other ones. Now I run Garbodor with Garbotoxin ability, which shuts down your opponent's abilities, and that can be very good for stopping your opponent. Then I run Trashalanche Garbodor, which is a very good attacker that many of you probably know. Does 20 damage for each item card in your opponent's discard pile, and that can stack up and help you deal tons of damage. Now this is a Promo Jirachi with the Stardust attack, which discards a special energy attached to your opponent's Pokemon, and then all effects, including damage, are prevented from hitting Jirachi during your next turn. So that just helps you get rid of special energy on your opponent. Then I run Oranguru for the Instruct ability, helps you get more cards into your hand, just all around good. And then I run Tapu Lele to search out your supporters, which of course are very important in the game of Pokemon. Just one Tapu Lele though, because it kind of builds up in your deck, and I only have one at the moment. Here are the supporters and stadiums for my Mewtwo GX deck. We run 4 Sycamore, it's very consistent, gets you a whole new hand when you need it. 3N disrupts your opponent while letting you draw more cards. It's a great card to run in this sort of deck. 2 Guzmas lets you switch and also can be used as a Lysander, because Altar of the Moon lets you retreat, more on that in a second. 1 Acerola lets you pick up a damaged Pokemon, so you can just send a Mewtwo back into your hand when it's taken a bunch of damage, and it's almost like the damage never happened. 2 Bridget lets you get out Mewtwo's and Mews, Jirachis, whatever you need. And then 2 Altar of the Moon, as I said, lets you retreat much easier and can be paired up with Guzma, so that's a great plus for that card. Here are the item cards I run in this deck. For Ultra Ball, it's a very consistent card. It searches out your Pokemon, can get you specific Pokemon when you need them. Then I run 1 Heavy Ball. It's a good tech in this deck. You can get Garbodor with it. 3 Max Elixirs. If you play a Max Elixir, you have a chance to attach an extra energy card for your turn. 2 Field Blowers. They can discard your opponent's Pokemon tools and stadiums, so that can be a real detriment to your opponent. 2 Floatstone. They let you retreat easier, and they're a good attachment to Garbotoxin Garbodor. Now 2 Choice Bands lets you deal additional damage. It's like attaching an extra energy to Mewtwo GX. Wishful Baton, since you attach lots of energy to your Pokemon, you want to be able to get those energy back easy. Energy Recycler, you play a lot of energy, so you want to get those energy back into your deck so you can get them back and play more. Special Charge to get back your DCEs. Rescue Stretcher to get Pokemon back in your deck or put a Pokemon into your hand, which can be useful when you need a Pokemon back. Here are the energy for my Mewtwo GX attack. I run 8 Psychic Energy, which is a decent amount. It gives you decent odds on getting one off Max Elixir, as well as it's a good amount for powering up your Pokemon. And I run 4 Double Colorless Energy, because you can only run 4, and that really helps you to power up your Mewtwo GX, and it can even be used to power up Oranguru or Garbodor. Here's my entire deck list for my Shining Mew Mewtwo deck. If you want to screenshot it, you can. Now please remember to check out the description below, subscribe, and leave a comment if you have any feedback or have any questions. So thanks for watching, and see you later.